Hello, it's Simone and I hope you are all doing fine. Today's Monday and I have a busy day ahead of me, and I thought before I start into my day, I'd show you a little glimpse at my planning instruments. I have two notebook covers that I use for my planning. One leather cover and one fabric cover. Many call the fabric covers fabric dory or faux dory. Doesn't really matter. Actually, they are just covers that house notebooks. So I'll start with my planner calendar that I use on a daily basis, and then I'll go and show you what I have in my fabric dory. This is a Midori leather cover. I got it for Christmas last year, and I added these 3 glass beads that I had forever and never knew what to do with them, but I think they work perfectly here. I love it. And I have these 3 bookmarks. This one was came with the Midori, and this one I bought from Mitz. I love the colors. So I have 2 notebooks in here and two folders. So let's start with the first one. This is my trial folder that I did for the Felicity Jane paper exchange. I plan on making one that I actually like, but I just used some paper that I didn't really care for, just to try whether it would work or not. It has 4 pockets, 2 smaller ones here and 2 large ones right up here and here. And I plan on making a tutorial, but I don't think I will get to it in October. I have it in the back of my mind and I hope to get to it in November. This is my month on 2 pages. I have started it in January of 2016, and it worked some months and some months it didn't. It will go, I think, for 6 or 7 more months, and I had actually thought I would take it out of this planner and had something else in here, but then when I didn't make it last week, I missed something. So I went back and filled it in. I just need these, not so much to know the exact times and everything, but I just need to see how busy I am, and this just helps me see it. I usually plan or do my forward planning in my calendar on my computer, and this works perfect for me. I started doing color coding this month. I did it before a little bit. It didn't work. It worked some weeks. This was, wow, very loud. I didn't use it in June at all. I used it in May. I decorated and used it in April, and I will use it up. It goes till February of 2017, and then I will reevaluate if I really need it. But right now it helps me a lot. In the folder I have this tiny booklet that I titled YouTube, and this houses all of my ideas for different topics and series. And I actually planned, like here, to write down whether I filmed, edited, did a voiceover, uploaded it, shared it on Facebook, shared it on Instagram, and when I did that. But it doesn't really work. I don't really need to know that, because if it's on YouTube, obviously I uploaded it and I already edited and voiced over it. So I don't really know if I'm going to continue it. It doesn't really help me develop a schedule, and that's actually what I really wanted to have, like certain days of the week where I do certain things. So maybe I'll just leave it in here for now and work on it and evaluate again when I found a better place to house my YouTube ideas. This is our allowance money for the year for my 3 sons, and we just do not give them the money. We'll just have a list, and whenever they buy something, we'll subtract it or we add their weekly allowance. And in the back, I just have random papers. I don't use this very much. I noticed that I'm not really a folder person, because this is the Midori plastic folder that has this awesome pocket in the front and 2 slots in the back, and as you can see, it's quite empty. Yeah, I don't really use it that much, so I'll leave it in here, and I probably might find a way to use it, but right now it's a little bit empty. I have some random stickers and a note paper that I need to remember, that I need to keep, and I have another checklist of my crafty projects that I don't want to forget. I already wrote this down somewhere else, but I just liked the paper. And this is my YouTube list. These are the videos I want to do or I want to share, and I'm going to check off whether I did it and filmed it or not. So see, the booklet and the paper, and well, it's not working yet. I still need to find the right place to plan that. But since I'm still in the process of developing a strategy and a schedule and trying out different videos, I don't really mind if it's everywhere, because I will eventually find a place. And this is my planner, my weekly planner. I use a 002 grid insert from the Traveler's Company. Wow, I hope my camera is not shaking too badly. I just realized that I missed a big chunk of my video and it didn't film, so I'm trying to refilm the part that is missing. This is my weekly insert. I use a 002 grid insert for that, because yeah, I only need about 6 double pages per month. I will show you the August and October and show you the differences in my planning, because I just want to try out and play and see what works best for me. So the first 2 pages are my goals for the month. I have on this side, and on this side I have my meal plan. This works really well for me. I love having it all on one page, and I usually use a friction pen so that I can add in changes. And then in August I had the weekly setup that was the week on the left side and a blank page on the right side. I added in notes and my to-do list and whatever else, and yeah, it worked well when I was on vacation, but it got busier here. I didn't write down anything. It got busier as school started back up, and I kept planning like that in September. In the end of the month, I have a double page that I leave for my projects, for my stories, for my scrapbooking, and I divided them up into my 3 sons and myself, and some photos that I actually really know already that I want to make layouts from. And yeah, I'm making albums for all of 3 of my sons, and then I wanted to start journaling, keep a personal scrapbook in a Midori insert, but I actually haven't really started yet. And then it starts with September, same thing, goals on the left side, meal plan on the right side, same kind of weekly layout. And as you can see, it's gotten really busy, so I thought I would change up my October. This is the goals page, this is the meal plan, and guess what? Yeah, I am already done to the 12th of October. I feel so accomplished doing that because this is giving me the most grief in my life, figuring out what we'll have for dinner. So I don't have to think about that for more than a week now. Yeah, and I changed my setup up. Does that work? No. I changed it back to the way I used to plan in my Daisy Dory, just to figure out which way I like best. This is what it looks like for this week. It's very colorful and it's still very busy, I think, but maybe that's because of the colors and all of the different washi tape that's going on. What I noticed right away was that I was missing my weekly to-do list. I cannot decide in the beginning of the week when I will do my things, so I added in a journaling card and put things down that I want to get done this week, but I just don't really know when I will get to them. This week, this card is from the Coco Daisy Day in the Life Kit for September, and it works perfectly here because it says this week. And the cool thing about this flip is that I can just flip it over for the next week and use it again. And I already put down something for next week. Yeah, so that's my new weekly setup. I will probably do this for October and September and November so that I can compare 8 months of 8 weeks of this setup, and then I have as a comparison 8 weeks of this setup, and I hope to know by the end of December whether I will go with this setup and then I might switch back to a Daisy Dory, or whether I will go with this setup and then I might just buy the insert from the Traveler's Company. And in the back of the insert I did an ink test, and that was very eye-opening because most of my inks do not work, they bleed through. This didn't happen with my Daisy Dory booklets. That was really awesome. I could stamp with whatever color I liked and it wouldn't show through. And so this is my calendar, my Midori, that I actually take everywhere with me, except for when I go on hikes and adventures with my family. But if I go to school or anywhere else, I take this with me. In the beginning of the video, I actually said that I was going to also show you my fabric Midori that I use for my project planning. I think I will stop the video here and show you this next Monday. I hope you liked this video. Maybe there were some ideas that you could use for your planning. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see the video next week, please come back next Monday or subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great week. See you next time. Bye!